What's up, everyone? We are looking at the new area of Newell, Dabney, and Lake Denham. You can see here in the bottom right corner, this is the area that we are looking at. We're right above the toll plaza, and you can see St. Catherine there off in the distance. Now we are flying west. The turnpike is running right along the left side of your screen there. Turnpike kind of goes northwest to southeast or vice versa at this point. It's not really directly north-south here because it just breaks off from Wildwood. It more hits south close to Orlando. So this is the newer area. There is some new housing over in Newell. They're starting to put some houses up. Richmond has quite a few houses up. If you haven't seen the last video, that's the last video I put out about Richmond. And Newell is obviously next. They're already building houses there. Now this area is probably the westernmost part of the villages. They're actually headed out toward Okahumpka, which is like a little bump in the road along the way on the way to Leesburg. I'll show you where that's at in a little bit here. We're also going to take a quick fly over DeLuna toward the end of this video as well. West DeLuna. DeLuna means moon, by the way, just in case you guys wanted to know that. I found that out after posting a video. So we're pointing kind of toward Okahumpka here. 470, or Central Parkway as they are calling it, runs right across the turnpike over the top. And then we are where that red dot is, and it's pointing right toward Okahumpka, right off in the distance. So this new area is pretty massive as well. Obviously, everything the Villages does is ginormous, right? These new housing areas. You can see over here they're laying the pipe, but as soon as they're done with Newell, I'm sure they'll be doing the construction this way. There's a couple pitch and putts or putting areas in here. No plans for executive golf courses here or championship golf courses, but you do have Southern Oaks to the west. And then south of the turnpike, they're planning to do a few courses. You can see by all the water just how much it's rained here lately. We're going to zoom in over here on some pontoon boats floating around that you'll see. But it has been absolutely downpouring pretty much every afternoon, especially where I'm at. But you can see these sewer drains here, and there is a pump house there as well, already in place. Seems to be helping out quite a bit, as you can tell. Must have rained pretty hard over in this area for this to happen, but a lot of the pipes were trying to run away. It's kind of funny that the drainage pipes are getting washed away by water. And then there's one lonely porta potty for the employee that's working out there. You can see the pump house there. And that's going to be a retention pond. One of the retention ponds. This is as you come around 470, this is where they have the entrance currently for the construction. I'm not positive that that's where the connection's going to be, because just like DeLuna, when they redid the road where Marsh Bend comes around and goes to 301, they didn't actually use the entrance and exit that was already there. So I don't know if they're going to do that here as well onto Central Parkway or 470. And I'm kind of interested about this area because they renamed 470 Central Parkway down by Middleton, which they announced actually they are putting homes up in 2023 during the summer. So I'll do a video on that soon about the Middleton area and some of the new things that they just put out. But seeing that they renamed all of 470 Central Parkway, it kind of makes sense to me that they would be building on both sides. But your guess is as good as mine. And I don't want 18 emails and 57 comments telling me how wrong I am, only to prove everybody wrong later. Again, this is toward Oklahoma here. This road on the right, that is Central Parkway, or 470 currently, as they call it. And you can see some of the roads are being put in back here. Now there's a couple of recreation parks going in here also. You have Homestead, which is right by Citrus Grove at the entrance to this area by Newell. You're going to have Franklin Recreation. You're going to have Dabney Recreation, which is all the way down here, kind of where those trees are poking up right in the middle top of your screen there. You're going to have the Mickey Lee Pitch and Putt, and then you're going to have the Jubilee Putting Course. I would assume, from what it's showing, they're going to have 2 entry and exit points off of 470 or Central Parkway here. There's one right there that we just panned by. And then the other one is to the north a little bit out of the village of Dabney. Denham is in the middle. It's a bigger area between Dabney and Newell. But from the looks of things, they quite possibly maybe expand onto Dabney. No promises on that. Let me be clear. So we are looking south now on the other side. They plan on this corner where 470 and the Turnpike are on the south side. They're planning that wellness village right there, or at least that's what they were planning. And again, if you go down 470, you can kind of see Middleton in the background there, in the interchange here where you can get on and off the Turnpike using the toll roads. Now let's check out DeLuna and where DeLuna's at currently. You can see DeLuna's pretty much done at this point. There's a handful of houses not done in here, some of the bigger designer homes and things like that. But for the most part, DeLuna is finished. There's quite a few, I guess, in the northwest corner that still need some work. And they're finishing up those. But I'd say probably within the month or two, they'll be done. And then you can see Richmond actually in the distance there. Like I said, we just did a video on that last time. But you can see the development and how quickly they're putting all of that together as well. A lot of exciting things coming up. Hope you guys are staying dry if you're here in Florida. And if not, we will see you soon. Make sure you like, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.